Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're gonna be talking about periods. I know, gross, right? So me and a couple of friends are going to the beach, hence my attire, and we're about to leave, and they're kind of like, bitch, hurry up. So one of my friends, we're getting ready, and she's like, oh shit, my period started. So she's like, girl, what do you got? So my friend was like, oh, I got a couple of things, and she's like, you don't really expect someone to say, oh, I got a couple of things. You're like, all right, you either want a tamp or you want a pad. But she's like, oh no, I got a couple of things. She's like, they're in my car. And I'm like, what the fuck else do you have? She works for a girl support group, so she always have all these different things for different girls. And I'm like, okay, well, what else is there? So I Google it and everything because she's running out to the car, and I'm like, this is insanity. So these are the type of period apparatuses that exist out there. So of course we've all heard of tampons that are inserted vaginally and they soak up blood, you take it out, you switch it out, put a new one in. Tampons come in a variety of absorbencies ranging from light up into super heavy. Somebody wrote in that book that I'm lying about being a virgin because I use super jumper tampons. But it's not my fault that I have a heavy flow and a wide set vagina. Pads, you stick them in your panties. I don't like them because I feel like a diaper. Who wants to feel like they're leaking all day? It's just like that's how you feel. It's just like, it's awful. I mean, no offense to those who use them, but then is when I started getting into the weird shit. I find a thing called soft cup. What in God's name is a soft cup? It's like this cup, right? It's a small cup and it's made of plastic or some kind of something, and it has a little tab on the bottom, and you fold it, you insert it, and it pops open in there, and it just collects all of your, I was going to say discharge, but I think discharge sounds worse than blood, so I'm just going to say blood. And so it's in there, and you pull it out at the end of the day, and you pour it in the toilet, and you wash it out, and you reuse it. And I'm like, what? It's fucking gross. I suffer from menorrhagia, which means that I bleed way too much. Like, I literally should die. I possibly do die every single time my period starts. Like, for 3 days, I'm probably like a walking zombie. So this is supposed to be for normal people, I assume. And then you have to take it out and wash it out. So what if you're in public? What if you're like, oh shit, I have to switch my cup, and you're like, oh, don't mind me, just washing the blood out of my cup that I can insert back into my vagina. Does it come with a loofah? Then I looked it up, and there's these things called period panties. All girls have period panties. They're those panties, those ugly, disgusting panties, the full coverage panties that you can put on when you're on your period so that you can stick whatever you need in there. They're also those panties you put on when you need your man to know that he ain't getting none tonight. So, period panties, they're supposed to absorb any of your blood. And technically, it's supposed to take place of panty liners. But I have never, not once in my entire life, used a panty liner because I go from 0 to 100. No period, death! That's what it is. Everybody, well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Now you know a lot about me. So we're all best friends now. So you should totally subscribe to my channel. If you've already subscribed, I want to say thank you for subscribing. I love you. I'll see you guys back here next week. It's your girl, Be Cute. I'm out.